I think that if you are trying to make this about Gaza, you're completely missing the point. This is a group which is has from its inception glorified terrorism. It has a member of its group.
They would categorically deny that.
It has a member of its group called DJ Provey, which is a play on the words provisional.
Satire.
It uses the word kneecap, which is satirizing, if you want to use that word, an action by paramilitary organisations which left people unable to walk. The BBC is a publicly funded broadcaster, and with that comes responsibilities. And glorifying paramilitary violence isn't edgy, it's reckless. And it's not about Gaza, it's about the whole ethos of this group, which takes phrases like kill your local MP and glorifies that and proclaims that from a stage while using a balaclava, which was the item of clothing which was deployed by the provisional IRA when they were engaged in terrorism across Northern Ireland. And it's not the responsibility of a broadcaster to, particularly one that's funded out of the public purse, to platform these people unless you are going to keep equal coverage to the victims of the IRA and those who have been maimed and murdered by that organisation, because this is a group that has.
This is a group who have consistently distanced themselves from any support whatsoever of terrorism or violence.
It hasn't
Stephen, can I come in there?
You can't consistently distance yourself from terrorism and violence while having one of your members of your group parading around calling himself DJ Provey and having a name which plays on the act of crippling people.
Can I come in there, Stephen? Because, the whole point of all of that is that this was satire from the start. They called themselves Kneecap as a way of sending up the people who carried out kneecaps. He calls himself DJ Provey as another, statement about that. This is all, tongue-in-cheek stuff.
That's awful. It's awful.
And there's no question that the Kneecap have distanced themselves for any activity which the Provisional IRA and other paramilitary organisations on all sides were involved in Northern Ireland. But that is true, yes.
It's not correct. You can't distance yourself from the IRA while parading around in a balaclava and calling one of your members DJ Provey.
Did you ever hear the word joke? Did you ever hear joke?
Did you ever hear that there are certain things that you shouldn't joke about? I mean, you're talking to somebody here who, at the age of 4, turned up at Enniskillen to discover the town, which was my county town, was destroyed by an IRA bomb, and had members of my family in hospital for a considerable period of time because of the provisionals, because of the people who engaged in kneecapping people. That's not things that you can joke about. Would you accept that somebody? Where is the acceptable boundary here? Particularly when it comes to a public broadcaster, could somebody get up and make a joke about the 7/7 bombings, or maybe we should make a joke about the bombing of the Dublin bombings? But what about that? Would that be acceptable? If we had DJ UDA, would you accept that? It's just a joke.
I would accept any argument.
Sammy.
Of course they are. And I'll tell you what, Sammy, look, we've all been affected by the Troubles. Everybody has. And to use this, in such a contrived way, I'm sorry.
It's not contrived. How is it contrived to say that these people are glorifying the IRA?
But they're not glorifying. It's satire, Sammy. It's satire, Sammy. You need to understand that.
It's just a joke. That it's a joke. Is it a joke to joke about a campaign which resulted in over 1,000 people dying?
It's satire, Sammy. Come on.
Can you satirize that? And tell me this as well. We've got this group which unveiled a mural just last year of a police Land Rover on fire.
We could talk about murals. We could talk about murals all day. How many murals are you standing up saying that they shouldn't be loyalist murals? Should look at the new mural there up at Tiger's Day again. Where's your voice up against that?
Here's the thing. here's the thing.
Look, let's not play the Euro bingo. Let's not play.
Hold on now. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. Hold on, John. Let Sammy finish. Then, John, you can reply. Go on, Sammy.
If a loyalist was unveiling a mural which glorified a tax on anyone, there would be no question of them being granted an uncritical platform on the BBC. Because that's what you're demanding this morning. You're demanding that the BBC provide these people with an uncritical platform in order for them to give an explanation of what happened. It's funny, it's satire, it's all of this. That would not happen in